I have no idea what this prompt means, but I know I'm gonna draw it today. Animals with holes. Well, hello there, I'm Détroit. If I guess correctly, this video is coming out the day after Christmas, or something like that. So you can probably excuse me if this drawing isn't as impressive or finished as the rest of what I usually draw. I swear normally it's better, so subscribe to see that in the future. I'm a bit busy with the holidays right around the corner, seeing my family and all. I still have a good drawing in stock for you today though. Oh, and if I sound a bit weird, it's normal. I broke my nose the other day and so one of my nostrils is completely blocked for now. Anyway, onto this pretty sketch. There's this Photoshop file that is completely empty but has been opened up on my computer for weeks, simply called Animals with Holes. And so this is what I'm drawing. It's part of these wacky prompts that are two words bunched together and can go anywhere. To be honest, this is what I like the most. It's original to the point that I'm confident nobody has ever done something similar before. And if somebody did, I don't care because I really like it. I'm sketching this rhino head because I'm starting to have an idea of what to draw about now. What I want is sort of a nesting doll situation. Oh wait, that would have been a much better idea now that I'm saying it out loud. Shit, why did I not think of that? I'm keeping the idea of nesting dolls for later. What I mean is that I want animal heads to come out of other animal heads. So I picked a rhino first because it has a huge head. Not that the scale makes sense at all in the final drawing, but anyway, that's what's happening. After the rhino, I thought of a large iguana or a Komodo dragon or something. It's a reptile. I couldn't tell you why these animals popped into my head in succession, but they're here now. After the reptile head comes a duck head, and to finish it off, there's a wasp. Each animal head is coming out of a hole at its side, so that's fulfilling my original prompt. By the way, I'm not getting these animals' heads right out of my fingers like that. You can't see it, but I have a reference picture of each one on another monitor. My ability to draw realistic things out of my imagination is nowhere near that level. In fact, I'd never drawn any of these four animals. But what's interesting with using random prompts like that is just that. You get to draw new things, and I think that's very important in your learning process. If there are two things you should take away from this drawing video, it's that referencing is very important, and that drawing new things are key to drawing better. As an example, let's talk about this rhino. I never drew a rhino before. I know what a rhinoceros looks like, obviously, but I never paid any attention to how its head is built, for example. If I had to draw one without a reference before, I probably would have drawn something with a head more or less like a horse, but with two horns. However, as I drew it there, I realized that the shape is completely different. The forehead is very large and bulgy on top, with the ears really high. The eyes, on the other hand, are very low, next to the first small horn. The only thing I would have gotten right probably is the nose, which actually is like a horse's nose. Now that I have drawn a rhino head, I'm pretty sure next time I draw one from imagination it would look more or less right. Probably still not like a rhino, but in the right ballpark at least. Not like those medieval illustrations where apparently nobody had ever seen what they were drawing. I mean, look at this horse. There's no link to this drawing I'm doing, but if you've never done it, search bad medieval art on Google. That shit's hilarious. Anyway, weird tangent. This digital painting is kinda reminiscent of the Penguin 2.0 drawing I did, in many ways. First off, it's mostly sketching and painting, like there's no line art, no clear lines and such. And another way this drawing is similar to Penguin 2.0 is how I don't know where I'm going at the beginning. I just have a prompt in mind, but I honestly have no idea what it should mean. And at the end of it, I'm pleased with the result and I had fun. I'm often saying that it's alright if your art is bad sometimes. The real point is not to produce a masterpiece after another, it's to have fun. Also while learning, I guess. If you think about it like that, no drawing is ever a bad drawing. It only becomes a bit cringy if you think it's a masterpiece while it's objectively bad. On the other hand, if you never think that your drawings are good, you might lose motivation or self-confidence. You need to find the right balance between pushing yourself to become better, and so not be too satisfied with your current level, But at the same time realize that you're not the worst at this, and all the work you've put in it is paying off slowly. I don't know, honestly at this point I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to you. Which means this is a good time to end the drawing process. I hope you enjoyed seeing a wasp come out of a duck, coming out of an iguana, coming out of a rhino. That's not something you see every day. If you enjoyed it, do click like and leave me a comment. I'm also accepting all sorts of suggestions on what to draw in the comment section. My Instagram, where all my drawings reside, is linked in the description, of course, so follow me there just after you've subscribed to this channel. I'm Detroit. I hope you had nice holidays and I'll see you soon. Bye!